Hello guys and welcome back to chemistry class, another episode on chemistry. And today we look at a test for reducing agents. In the previous episode we looked at what test for oxidizing agent, and we said that the trick we use here is that we use oxidizing agent to test for what reducing agents, and then we use reducing agent to test for oxidizing what agents. Okay, so now in this class we're going to test for what reducing agents. Know that all the substances we are going to use to test for what this reducing agent, they are actually what oxidizing what agent. They are examples of oxidizing agent. Also know that this video tutorial, of course, brought to you by the O3Schools JAMB. It is all you need to get sure success in your JAMB examination. All right, it has all the past question you ever need, so that is not an issue. Even last year past question is on the app, right? It also has wonderful features, so that the classroom feature which teaches you our AI power tutor teaches you as you try to decipher answer to what the question. You can chat with it. All right, we also have the question search feature where you can search for question by topic. All right, and all the questions that JAMB has set under a particular topic, what will come out for you to answer. But I also have another wonderful feature called the UTME challenge. Perhaps the one you would like more. All right, it's a challenge that will conduct every Saturday morning by 10 a.m. till 1 week to a JAMB exam. So before your JAMB exam, you must have taken like, let's say 15 to 20 mock exams, or a competitive mock exam, because in that UTME challenge you are competing with thousands of other students who are writing JAMB and who are on the app. And of course, you are competing to win prizes. So as we are giving you prizes, you are gaining some other additional benefits, such as one, you get used to how JAMB set their question. Then two, your result will be released every Saturday after every challenge. So you get to know your weaknesses and your strengths, and you work on your weaknesses. Then three, it will help boost your confidence. Imagine you have been attacking JAMB question for like 10 to 15 times competitively. Then of course, when the main exam comes, it will be something you will eat, you will chop it anyhow. All right, so now quickly, know that this app is available for both Android phones. It's available for iOS very soon, and it's available for your computers. In case you want to download for your computers, just send a message on WhatsApp on this number 09121515246 09121515246. And also, for you to get full benefit of the app, you need to activate the app. All right, activation is just 3,000 naira as at the time of shooting this video, so it may increase. All right, so please get in touch with us. If you want to download for your PC, we'll send you a link. Just request for the Windows or the computer or link for download for the app, and then we'll send it to you. And then if you want to activate, also message this number on WhatsApp and we will get in touch with you. Okay, so please feel free. It's no scam. It's not scam. Pay for your activation. You will surely get activated. Okay, so now we're looking for test. We're looking at what rather test for reducing agents. Now, if you want to test for reducing agents, one, we use acidified potassium tetraoxomanganate 7. All right, so when we want to test for what? For reducing agents, one, we use what? Acidified potassium tetraoxomanganate 7. And this as KMNO4. All right, this acidified potassium tetraoxomanganate 7 is purple in color. It's purple what in color. All right, so now when an unknown substance is added to acidified potassium tetraoxomanganate 7, and the purple color, right, and the purple color turns to colorless, from purple to what? To colorless. All right, that means that what? That substance, if it decolorizes what? The purple color of KMNO4, right? That means we're talking about decolorization. All right, so when an unknown substance is added to a purple color of what? Acidified potassium tetraoxomanganate 7, and that purple color changes to colorless. That means it decolorizes it, right? Then that substance is a reducing agent. Okay, so please, I've told you in the previous episode, note what the color change. All right, so for acidified potassium tetraoxomanganate 7, which is purple in color, right, when an unknown substance is added to it and it decolorizes it or changes its color from purple to colorless, then that substance is a reducing agent. Okay, now the decolorization is due to gain of electrons by KMNO4 from the test for substance, which changes it to what? To Mn2 plus. Okay, so that is what the reason behind what the decolorization, right? Is due to what? Gain of electrons by KMNO4, which changes what? With color to what? To what? To which changes rather to what? To colorless, right? This due to gain of electrons by what? By KMNO4 from the test substance, which changes it to what? To Mn2 plus. This Mn2 plus is colorless. Is colorless. Is colorless. All right. So that is what happens when we test with what? With acidified potassium tetraoxomanganese 7. Okay. So testing with potassium tetraoxomanganese 7, we're going to have the color change from purple to what? To colorless. All right. So we can see the reaction like this. The reaction like this. You can see MnO4 minus plus 8H plus 5 electrons to give you what? Mn2 plus 4H2O. All right, this is what happens when we test for what? For reducing agent using what? KMNO4. Okay, so this is the full reaction. This is the full reaction. So most times you should what? You can just what? Note the reaction down. Okay, I doubt they will want to ask you which of the following is the reaction when KMNO4 changes from purple to what? To colorless as a test for reducing agent. Okay, so please, that is the full reaction. Then of course we can also use acidified potassium heptazodichromate 6. All right. Okay. Now we can also use what? Acidified potassium heptazodichromate 6 to test for what? For reducing what agent? That is what? K2CR2O7. Okay. Now the color of what? Acidified potassium heptazodichromate 6 itself is what? Is orange. The color is what? Is orange. Okay, so please note the color change. Now when an unknown substance is added to acidified potassium heptazodichromate 6, that is what? K2CR2O7, right? And the color changes from orange that it was initially to green, orange to green, then that substance is a reducing agent, right? If you change it, the color changes from orange to what? To green, then that substance is a reducing what? Agent. That means that what? Reducing agents change the color of what? K2CR2O7 from orange to what? To green. That is all the interpretation. Why reducing agent change the color of what? Of KMNO4 from what? From purple to what? To colorless. Okay, so that is that for that. That is two difference. Okay, now and of course the color is seen in what? In CR3 plus. In CR3 plus. Let me just show you the full reaction so that of course you use it to what? To get the full gist. Okay, so you have CR2O7 2 minus then plus 14 hydrogen ion then plus 6 electrons to give you 2CR3 plus then plus 7H2O. Okay, so this is the full reaction. CR2O7 2 minus plus 14 hydrogen ion plus 6 electron to give you 2CR3 plus then plus what? 7H2O. Okay, now that is what about how to test for what? For reducing agent. We use what? Acidified potassium tetraoxomanganese 7, and then we use what? Acidified potassium heptazodichromate 6 to test for reducing agent. The color change for KMNO4 is from what? Is from purple to what? To colorless, while for K2CR2O7 is from orange to what? To green. Now let's see examples of what? Reducing agents. Examples of reducing agents. Examples of reducing agents. Of course, we have carbon. We have carbons. We have carbon. Examples of reducing agents. Reducing agents. We have what? Carbon. Right. We have hydrogen. Then we have carbon monoxide. Okay. We also have SO2. Then we have that's 5 now. We have hydrogen sulphide. We have potassium iodide. This potassium iodide, hydrogen sulfide, we use them to test for oxidizing agents, isn't it? So to show that what? They are reducing agents. That's why we use them to test for oxidizing agents. Okay. Then after potassium iodide, we have ammonia. All right, and then we have reactive metals. Okay, so these are what reducing what agents. We have carbon, hydrogen, carbon monoxide. We have SO2. SO2 is both an oxidizing agent and a reducing agent. Okay, now SO2 will act as an oxidizing agent in the presence of a very strong what reducing agent. Okay, so hydrogen sulfide, potassium iodide, ammonia, reactive metals. They are all examples of what of reducing agents. So let's see for oxidizing agents. On the other hand, oxidizing agents we have, of course, now what we use to test for reducing agent will come under here, right? So we're going to have KMnO4, then we have K2CR2O7, we have concentrated conc, H2SO4, we have concentrated conc, HNO3, we have MnO2, we have SO2 too. It's appearing here also. I told you SO2 is both an oxidizing agent and a reducing what agent. And then we have what less reactive what metals. All right, so these are examples of what of oxidizing agents. These are examples of what of reducing what agent: carbon, hydrogen, carbon monoxide, SO2, H2S, potassium iodide, ammonia, reactive metals. They're all reducing agents. Then oxidizing agent, KMnO4. You may see a question: which of the following is a reducing agent, or which of the following among which of the following is a reducing agent, or which of the following is not a reducing agent? So you can just see them mixed up one. Mix up you just see a question where they mix up reducing agent and oxidizing agent, asking you which one is not which. So please just note what some of this was reducing what agent. Okay, remember I talk about reactive metals here, right? I told you that was group 1 elements. When we do periodic table, group 1 elements, group 2 elements, they're all very strong what reducing what agent. Okay, so now this are oxidizing what agent. I told you SO2 is both an oxidizing agent and a reducing agent, right? As you can see them appearing here and here. Like I've said, the reason is that what in the presence of a stronger reducing agent, SO2 will act as a what? As an oxidizing agent. In presence of a stronger reducing agent, it will act as an what? Oxidizing what agent. Okay, so let's just see a little reaction to connote that. You have two H2S, then plus of course SO2 now, then to give us 2H2O, then plus what 3S. Okay, so you can see what this is stronger reducing what agent. Okay, so SO2 here will act as what as an oxidizing what agent. Okay, now so this is this for test for what for reducing what agent. We have seen examples of what reducing and oxidizing agent also. So this is the last part of what this class, and for types of reactions. We are done with this topic, types of reaction. In the next class, we are going to a new topic. All right, and I would love to see you in that class. Thanks for watching.